Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case might be. Welcome to Blacklist Universe. This is Blockchain Universe, the NFT Roundtable. 30 seconds late, Jeff Potts is complaining about already. We just got here, Jeff. And who is we? Well, what's good with us is he has been here almost every episode. I'm going to unmute him and bring him in. What's up, Zach Bradley? I don't know why I gave you full screen, but take advantage.
Yeah. Wow, look at my big cup.
All right, that was useful. And coming in with Gary, can you put your camera on? We appreciate the facial features that you bring to this show.
I've been having problems with my camera.
You've been having problems with your camera. All right, well, Gary looks a lot like a giant mouse of might.
Hold, please.
How you doing, Gary?
I'm doing good. I'm coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Coming in with the hot mic. Jeff Potts seems to have an affinity for Zach.
Jeff.
And thus far, last but not least, because Siege hasn't shown up yet, even though she said she was going to be here today, is the great one, Elliot Fernandez. Who is muted?
You haven't muted.
You're unmuted. Fernandez. Okay, go.
It's true, I'm here. It doesn't work now. I already did the joke. I did the joke in silence.
That was perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Zach says, Jeff. Who's Jeff? What?
Jeff.
Oh, he's talking to Jeff. Oh, you're
Jeff.
It's me. It's the Jeff. Ooh, is CryptoFace live right now? CryptoFace is live trade. Show's over. We're watching CryptoFace.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, CryptoFace is the greatest Bitcoin crypto trader in the history of the planet. And I'm going to mute it because he swears a lot. But yeah, dude, this guy's insane. He makes like hundreds of thousands of dollars every time he trades. It's crazy.
He slays. He freaking slays.
He's a slayer, this one. So going on today, we got a quick tweet out from the BitBoy Pluto Alliance Twitter handle profile. I don't even know how to talk about it. And man, yeah, we got a nice little flood of people coming in to the Discord. Fantastic. Welcome one and all to the Discord, to the community, to the frat house. But it's Twitter, so it's like, it has a shelf life. Did Siege put makeup on?
That is makeup.
I was going for ghoulish.
Okay, that's weird.
I've got makeup on too.
You look so pretty. Look at you. I love it.
All right.
You look real good.
Siege wants to look good for all of you new people from Twitter.
No, it's because it's October.
I'm going to look makeup for Zach.
All October?
Yes. Yeah.
No, not necessarily. I don't want to put that much work into it.
I didn't know you knew how to use makeup.
Oh, wow. You thought I naturally looked that good? Thank you, Michael.
Wow.
This is just legitimately the first time I've ever seen her with makeup on. So I'm taken aback. It's like, fun. Elliot, that first time you see your daughter with makeup on, you're like, go wash that off your face.
Don't even tell me about that. That has happened.
Yeah, I did a comic strip about it.
I'm still angry about it.
Is that Siege? It is indeed. Hey, can you bring me one? I'm going to eat on stream. I'm going to break the rules. I am starving.
Not even Brian eats on stream, Mike. Not even Brian.
Not even Brian?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Brian?
Byron?
Brian. Sheer.
Oh, Brian.
Brian. Who's Siege? Siege.
I'm going to turn off my camera because I don't want this to get clipped.
No, please eat that.
Yes, please. You have to eat the corn dog. Take a bite. No, do it from the side. You have to. No. You got to do it from the side.
Why
to
did
make
you
it...
show me while you're eating the corn dog?
Huh?
What?
Oh, what happened? That's
Missed
strange.
opportunity.
Is it because I was chewing on my lip, Mike, that you put that on there? Right. Yeah.
So, what's going on in the NFT world today, Zach?
Lots of new projects. XRP is trying to bribe creators. What else do you want to talk about?
What?
Yeah, XRP is put a huge as a 250 million, I believe, into trying to get new creators onto their platform. And it's not just artists, but it's actually more focused on actual practical use of NFTs. And they're trying to figure that all out. So that was something big that I saw. So
Who is this person? Who's this
XRP, Ripple Labs.
Yeah, Ripple.
What?
And
I don't know who these people are.
What? Isn't that just kind of moving a little bit away from their sort of mission statement? What does that have to do with banking the unbanked?
No idea. But NFTs, they're a hot thing.
Wow. I guess that's good news for the NFT market. They really see it's important that the NFT market gets promoted and built up during the bear market, because we don't want like when Ether and XRP and everything starts coming down in value for people to like not want to be a part of the NFT market anymore. Not just for our sake, but because it is going to be taking over. And if everything's going to be tokenized, everything's going to be, in one sense or another, NFT'd, so to speak. Right? From real estate to
IDs to
IDs.
Yeah.
Tickets for say online. What is that? The thing for DC?
Oh, their con, their whatever DC con or whatever the event is.
Yeah, what's that thing called?
Fandom, I think.
Oh yeah, Fandom. Yeah.
Are you okay? You seem like you're squeezing yourself out of your screen there, Gary.
Yeah, right.
I've been having technical difficulties for a couple of days, and I just got it to work. So.
Oh, is this the one that Zach's been helping you with?
No, I meant technical difficulties with my camera.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm just now getting it back situated, pushing myself off the screen and all that stuff.
Right. Okay. So what do you got going on there, Elliot?
I am working on one of my freelance assignments and working on wrapping up another NFT.
Oh, very cool. Are you allowed to
an NFT commission?
Yeah.
It's a Australian Bushman.
Oh,
NFT.
Right. You told me about that.
Yeah.
It might be a good idea, since you guys are, Zach and I are a little more familiar with this. If you guys have questions, the audience probably has similar questions about how and what and why. Elliot, what do you got as far as queries about the NFT world? Because you're just dipping your little pinky toe into it right now.
Well, Michael, I actually use a different strategy when it comes to gathering intel on such things. Sometimes what I do is I kind of pay attention to what you're doing, and then I say, "Hey, that guy's doing it. I go do it." You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's for the kids.
You're killing
me. So it's a step. It's a 1-step, 2-step A, B plus C process that we can all handle. One bite at a time versus having a full mouthful and you choke. I don't want to choke. This is not the choking time. This is the progress time. So that's what I do.
Don't choke on the algebra.
Don't choke. No. So I'll just let the other guys ask questions, and then I'll pile on. You know what I mean? I just pile on. I take that question, I flip it, and then I pile on. You know what I mean?
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll tag Gary in then. And Gary, please don't make this about how do I switch my cryptocurrency.
No, I'm not going to do it. What I've been trying to do, actually.
Hey, we figured it out. We figured it out.
Yeah, Zach totally I helped Zach by having the problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
true.
then he went to work, and so you're welcome, Zach.
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah. So basically, what I did is I wanted to get in on this NFT situation, but I was skeptical and I didn't want to lose money. And I thought, you know what? If I can do this without putting one bit of my own money into it, then I'll do it. So I proceeded to see if there was a way to list minted NFTs on OpenSea. And there's a video out there where the guy went through the process, and he said basically don't do Ethereum, but do Polygon. Now, before you do it, be warned.
This is where all the problems started.
Right. But Zach has figured it out. So basically what I'm doing now is once I am able to get enough money, I actually already have money, I just need to get it converted back, and I'm going to put it into Ethereum, and then I'll be making NFTs the way that you all are making them. Right now I have most of mine are up on the Polygon, whatever that is.
Network.
See, right there, I would pile on, but I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
You know what? I don't know what I'm talking about either. But anyway, once I'm hoping later tonight I'll be able to do it because the gas prices are apparently going to come down.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing I learned this week is that gas prices are actually cheapest at 5 o'clock on Saturday afternoon.
Oh.
So that's when I'll be launching the Toga Party drop next Saturday.
Okay. Well, also on top of that, I also have a new. I'm going to put out 12 ugly monkeys NFTs, and they're all part of a puzzle. And I'm going to put them all out at once, and they all go together, making up another image. Have no idea how that's going to work, but it's going to.
I mean that's what I did on the BitBoy Versus series. I did 20 cards, 20 NFTs that were all merged into one. Hang on, let me see if I can find it.
Can you show us?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
Did you show it beforehand, or do you have them figure it out?
Let me show you.
I'm going to have you guys figure it out.
See, Gary, that's what you got to do. You got to pile on.
Just go ahead and pile on. So, yeah, this is one of the earlier projects I did. It was the Bitverse Clash series. And you take these 20 different card images, and you can put them together. Oh, wait. All right, so these are, let's see. Let's do, where is it? Created? How do you do this? They should all be on here, right? Even if they sold. Oh, there it is. And then it becomes this poster.
And they can pin them together, you said?
No, they could just buy the different ones. They can't. They don't.
And then they assemble it.
Buy all of them. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, this whole project sold out. So I don't know what the trading is like on the back end, but that's my art. That took a little minute.
And how are they broken up?
They're cut. It's 4 by 5 up.
Did you already post this? Is this already out there?
Yeah, this is all sold out and everything.
So where can we go to see it?
Here, I'll just drop it in the chat.
No, I mean I want to see the individual ones.
Okay, Gary, hold on.
I want to see how you broke it up, Mike.
Relax,
No.
Gary. Just give it a second. Relax. So they're broken up like this, right? This guy goes down here. This guy goes over here. This guy was up here. This guy was up here. Right?
George.
Huh?
That's nice.
You like that?
I do. Oh, and you put the little names in there too.
Yeah. That's snazzy.
It's snazzy, Mike.
Yeah, and these all sold, like I said, sold out. I believe that none of these are. I mean, they're for sale because people put them back up to try to flip them and make some money. But yeah, what's the floor price on this now?
How long ago did you do those?
I want to say like 3 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
Here
I've been working for BitBoy for like 6 months, 5 or 6
this
months.
is all the BitBoy stuff?
Yeah.
Okay,
That right
cool.
there. This here's BitBoy.
It boy.
BitBoy.
Nice.
Boy of the bits.
The buyer of the bits. Current price 2.5 ETH. And there's 5 of them. These are all fractionalized. So I don't see, that's another thing. How did they get these on OpenSea fractionalized when OpenSea doesn't? I don't know. Questions I should probably ask Justin.
What does fractionalized mean?
Okay, so fractionalized is like when you take an image, like here, if you go to, let me switch to my other, oh no, I'm on the right one. So if I go to my profile here, oh, there's my Lone Star Ups. Okay, so here, first I'll use this as an example. Here's the Funky Monkey Frat House, which you can get for 0.5 ETH. No, that's wrong. See, oh, I'm on OpenSea, that's why. So if you go to Rarible, you can fractionalize these things, which means that you can print as many copies of it as you want. And the NFT itself, it's like it becomes like a stock of that NFT image, right? So you can literally fractionalize. There's a company out there, I think it's called Valve, that is fractionalizing like Andy Warhol paintings. So it's like you own a piece of an Andy Warhol painting, but it's hanging up in a museum somewhere, but you own it. Kind of like when you own a stock in Coca-Cola, the Coca-Cola company's over here.
Right.
But you own a piece of it, right? So that's kind of the fractionalization of NFTs, because some NFTs are worth like tens of millions of dollars, and original art is going to be worth tens of millions of dollars. And as the value of the individual item that has been fractionalized goes up, so does the value of your piece of that property.
So it becomes like dual ownership.
Well, in this case, like this one's got 100 owners, or it's going to have 100 owners once I sell through and give them away. I do giveaways for these things too. But so yeah, you can get this on Rarible. The link is, somebody can put the link up for that if they have it in the chat. What was the example I was going to? You threw me off, Gary, with your fancy questions.
Was that multiple people can own the same image?
Right. So, like they're doing this with real estate too. So, like, there's a building. It's a $100 million building. They're fractionalizing the ownership of the building through NFTs. Right. So you're not getting a picture of the building or something. You're getting like I don't know, a digital contract or something, but the contract is on the blockchain and it is a non-fungible token. So it's, you have a partial ownership in this. And so as real estate goes up, if that ends up being a $200 million building, then the value of your portion of it doubles.
Right.
Understood? All right.
Totally.
David says
NFTs.
But when it comes to the NFT fractionalization, when someone buys their little portion, they also get the full image digitally.
That's right.
Okay.
That is correct.
And
So
it's
somewhat of a unique situation, but yeah.
And this one looks longer, so it's not like that square version, right?
No. This is I can't remember the dimensions, but it's almost 1 by 2. Almost. And so yeah, I just finally, dude, I can't believe this took so long to stinking load, but this is an NFT I'm going to be dropping to everybody that has a custom NFT. You don't get 2 of them, so don't go crazy. But so this is Lone Star. This is my creator-owned comic book. This is an image that I have created as a fractionalized NFT, and it's going to be the first Lone Star NFT, and I'll be dropping these for free to the people who bought the custom NFTs from the Funky Monkey Frat House thing. And this took forever. I was like, I don't know, man. Rarible takes a very long time sometimes stuff to go through. But that's neither here nor there. Anybody got any questions, comments, questions?
I have a
I have
question.
another- Go ahead.
Yes.
No, I'll let Gary go. I'll just pile on to his.
I'm just
Actually, I
asking
got a
all the
question.
questions.
I'm going to pile on to my own question here. So that image, right?
Yeah.
Why you have my face on here? Doesn't make any sense. That image you got there of the Lone Star, right?
Yeah.
Now, can you turn that into a physical item as well?
I have it in metal.
So you can. So you can have it as an NFT and a physical item, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this was a question that had been brought up before.
Thank you. Piling on.
If you sell an NFT, does the buyer get the copyright to that NFT? That has to be stated in the metadata. The metadata is basically all the information that you input as you upload the NFT. So the description is considered metadata. So if you write in the description, the holder of this NFT owns the copyright to this image, then that's the whole kit and caboodle. I should do that with these. I just totally forgot, but I should have been doing that with these because look here. I'll just state it in public. If you own one of my custom monkeys, you own the copyright, so you can go make T-shirts and hats and whatever. Go get it tattooed on your butt. I don't care.
On your butt.
You can do whatever you like with that.
I'm gonna get that done on my butt.
David's got a theme going in the chat. Lone Star D's, Monkey D's, Metadata D's.
I like that David guy.
Thanks,
Got
David.
D's.
Blockchain
He's got tons of
D's,
D's.
NFDs.
He's got nothing but D's.
Robert
He's
Frank
got so many D's, doesn't know what to do with them.
He's got D's coming at him from all over the place.
Oh, whatever. Hey, so I thought you guys said that registration for that DC thing was free.
Is it not?
I registered it and it didn't cost me anything.
Yeah, well, to get onto DC Infinite, which is where it was.
No,
so
that's
maybe.
no.
Okay,
DC.
hold on. Oh, I see what's happening here. Okay, it's a separate thing. My bad.
Elliot,
Yes,
freaking
Robert
out.
Frank. I'm going from crypto to NFTs. Although, in a weird way, NFTs are crypto. They're crypto assets. They're. I don't need to explain it.
Siege. Siege, I like your eyes. Your eyeliner. I want to get some of that for myself. She's muted.
She's muted herself, so I can't unmute her.
Oh, was
Yes.
I muted this whole time?
Yep.
Yes, it was
Oh,
pleasant.
I need some eyeshadow like that.
Let me put it on you. I want to do your makeup.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Please
I
don't
feel
do
do
more
it.
macho.
that. Let's not
I'm so
do that.
excited. Yeah,
I
no,
feel so
we're gonna do
macho.
it. Me
Right on.
too.
All right, what are the questions we have about NFTs?
Why is the camera on me?
What does fungible mean?
Fungible means that one is like the other. So,
One of these things is not like the other.
well, then it would be non-fungible.
Non-fungible.
And what Mike's
Oh.
trying to do right now is put the fun in fungible.
Mm-hmm.
No, in non-fungible.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There's no fun in fungible.
How do I? I'm new.
I'm feeling that.
Fungible, something that's fungible is like when you put dollars in your bank account, right? That's kind of where I've always heard the word fungible is in relation to like business, like where you have a business account and you have one client pays you to produce one comic book, and then you have another client that pays you to produce a T-shirt design. All the money goes into the bank, right? And it's all in one giant swirling pool of
Fun.
any dollar you pull out of there is the same as any other dollar you pull it out. Well, frankly, it's all digital, so it doesn't really matter anyways. It's just ones and zeros on a computer. But you know what I'm saying? So there's no difference between the dollars. in the bank because it's all digital anyways. And you could say there's a difference between the individual dollars because they have the number value, but each dollar has an exact same trading value as that other dollar. So really, they are all fungible. Non-fungible means like me. I'm non-fungible. I'm a unique human being that cannot be duplicated or swapped out for another version of me that has the exact same properties and value. So it really just means unique. And so it's a unique token in the blockchain space.
Mike's Robert Frank has a question. What's the value in NFTs? I get crypto. It's currency.
Value of NFTs is the exact same thing as the value of anything. It's the value that people who want that thing are willing to place in that thing, right? So you can have pet rocks, which is a freaking rock with googly eyes on it in a box. Actually, they didn't even have googly eyes, huh? It was just a rock in a box.
Yeah, you had to add your own googly eyes. Yeah.
And because
right.
of the proper marketing campaign, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that because people put value in it, it had value. Same thing with salt. When salt used to be used for currency, when seashells used to be used for currency, when tulips used to be used for currency. If someone puts value in a thing, that thing has it may not be intrinsic value. It may not be a pencil that you can hold in your hand and have, the wood and the active properties that make this a useful tool, right? One thing people are doing, however, with NFTs is they're actually making them useful. So as opposed to just having a JPEG on the blockchain, if you own an NFT, you might be entered into a lottery system. Like, for example, what we're doing with Funky Monkey Frat House.
Ooh.
Every person that owns a Funky Monkey is entered into a lottery if they so choose, right? So it's like that's how I'm going to keep the people coming back and involved in the community, is because every week I'm going to be doing a YouTube lottery. I'm going to be doing the lottery live on YouTube, but people have to actually go and actively enter the lottery. It's free because they own one of the NFTs, right? And so that gives it this value of being a useful item, just like any lottery ticket that has yet to be unscratched is. But this is a permanent lottery ticket for the rest of, as long as I'm alive. Maybe I can have my kids do it after.
So what you're saying is that it's just as valuable as anything else that you would place value on. So if you were to buy an original drawing, that would be only as valuable as the market would demand in that case.
Right.
Right. So if I drew a picture of you,
nobody
it would probably tank, and no one would ever buy it. But if Zach did a digital paint or a painting of Siege, that might be way more valuable.
Right. I mean, value is
than you are.
And that's hence the law of supply and demand, right?
Right.
So say I want this painting of Siege and I'm willing to pay $100 for it. And you want this painting of Siege and you're willing to pay $150 for it because you know that I will pay $100 for it.
Boys, please.
And then Gary wants that painting of Siege and he says, I'll pay $151 for it. Because he's a big spender like that.
That's why I was telling you last time. It was like it's like a social security number or a tax ID for that item in terms of in the digital market. It belongs to that image with that code or whatever.
Right.
And so it can be sold back and forth as though it were actually tangible, but it's digital. It's basically you're paying for the social security number of that item.
In a sense, yeah. The uniqueness,
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm
unique ownership.
I'm connecting the blockchain. I'm using the social security number as a metaphor for what the blockchain is.
Right.
In case anyone was confused.
Excellent. I like to compare it to. Dang it, David.
Siege already did paint herself.
My brain is being scrambled by people making comments. Ghostly says NFTs have no material value, could be worthless tomorrow. So could all of your comic books.
That's true. That's right.
If the collector value of any given thing, your Pokemon cards, your comic books, your original art,
Your money in your bank
tomorrow,
account. Literally.
Your money in your bank
The money in your bank
Right.
account. Literally.
right? Say
Yep.
say you own like I own a original Goseki Kojima, right? No, Koseki Kojima. He's the guy that did Lone Wolf and Cub. Say tomorrow, nobody cared about Lone Wolf and Cub. Like suddenly, everyone who ever cared about Lone Wolf and Cub died
Wow.
All at once.
all at once. It's just a mass.
They were on
mass
their way to
slaughter.
a con, and they were
They were-
all on the
yeah,
same
they were all
plane.
at one con, and then that con collapsed in on itself.
It's a tragedy.
And nobody cared anymore. The value of that would go to zero, or it would the value of it would be whatever I personally placed upon it. But in a marketplace, you have to have a person who cares about it enough to pay for it, and another person who cares about it enough to want to pay more for it. That's supply and demand. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain it to people, but apparently people think that NFTs are somehow excused from the law of supply and demand. When it's not.
I know what I think it is, Mike. I think is that this has come up a lot lately in a lot of conversations I've had. We've been conditioned. In the time that we've lived in, it's like saying, it's like saying how we culturally we see things from a particular perspective that other generations can't understand, right? So I'm going to overcomplicate this, but let me wrap it up like this.
Wait,
No, because it's a bit abstract, because I'm just saying that people in our modern time, we only, based on the way that we've collected anything just over the last 10, 20, 30 years, it's been something you could beg and board. But it wasn't always so. Like, that's a luxury that we have today to look at that as a collectible item.
right.
But it may have always been, especially like if it's something like it's like when you go on archaeological digs, and like we see something and go, oh, that's amazing. It's like it's a piece of pottery, but that may have been something to urinate in back then. And so for them, it wasn't anything special, but for us, it's amazing because it has some sort of value today. I think that's the problem. I think people are so used to seeing things that's like, I can hold it. They don't understand, like, as we continue to move in a digital market, there are some things, like you were saying, I'm surprised to hear that people are attaching a blockchain or putting a contract on a blockchain. That's fascinating to me. That's just the way I would never think of it. That doesn't mean it doesn't have value. It's just another version of it. Because in the end, if I want to own that thing for whatever purposes, like you said, you're also selling for these things that they're buying the copyright. That's valuable. Now you can make that into something. Let's say you're not a visual artist, and you go to Zach and say, hey, I want to buy that piece of art that you made. And now if you wanted to, you can make a whole business out of his art on a t-shirt, for example, or his art on a greeting card, or his art and so it has value. It's actually I like it a lot, because I really appreciate the idea of it, because it's making so many people look at what we do and they say, oh, but that's not real. You did that on an iPad. Like, of course it's real. You couldn't even see this if I didn't decide to put it here at all. So all we're doing is we're saying this now has as much value as anything else. I understand the learning curve, though. It's understandable why people are having a difficult time embracing it, is because they're only seeing it from well, I can own this big honking Easter Island head in my house, but maybe I don't want to. But I would like to have.
I can reduce that to a common saying: one man's trash is another man's treasure. But you have all these people who are so reluctant to admit that anyone should treasure their trash, that they're practically offended by the idea that someone would treasure something they think is trash. Let me get to David's question. Can NFTs be an exclusive way to make a living? I don't want to tell you what I made in the last 2 weeks, but Doug DeNaples made over $150,000 in 2 weeks. So, yeah. I'm gonna go with yes. You can make a living doing this. I'm not doing quite as well as Doug, but I ain't crying.
I ain't crying, and I just
Doug
did a
made
little
a
bit for
couple
you.
of people's livings.
Yeah. We'll see where Doug is at the end of the month because he's making more every day. I freaking wake up and I click on his. Let's go click on his because it's just does.
At 60. It's almost there.
It's what?
It's almost at 60. I think it was 58 point something.
So he's made another $33,000 today. So far today.
Now, does that count? Are you guys counting just what Doug sold, or are you counting what people have sold of his stuff after
Most of what's Doug's doing is him selling. The aftermarket for his I don't think he quite has the market for the aftermarket yet, but there is some royalties he's getting. I don't know what those are, what the exact number is. But Doug is he's doing a very interesting thing where he's randomizing and then he's curating the randomized ones and he's kind of doing little touches to each of them. So he's got all of these properties that are being randomized and produced by the algorithm randomizer machinery program or whatever. And then it spits out all these different ones. And he's like, I like that one. I hate that one. I hate that one. I like that one. And then he's just taking the ones he likes, doodling on them a little bit, and then uploading them in mass. Like he uploaded like 100 in a day and sold 60 of them. And then he sold the other 30 the next day.
How does he upload 100 in a day? How do you do that?
Because he has his wife and his son helping them key everything in.
Okay.
You've got family.
I thought
Have Isaac, get Isaac and tell him to learn this stuff.
What?
Not your Isaac. He's got an Isaac too.
What?
Yeah, Mike and I both have Isaacs, not the same one.
They're non-fungible. They're non-fungible Isaacs. David has the appropriate response. Wow. Siege?
Yes.
What are your thoughts, dear?
I sent a picture in the chat on Twitter if you want to show the picture that I
Tweeters?
twatters.
Ah, look at that. I can actually show this. Thank you, Siege.
Yes, you're welcome. I'm calling them poolside babes.
Poolside babes. So this will be Siege's series. And this is going to be that's remarkable because it really looks like each of these is going to look like a unique image instead of something you can randomize.
So that's
Is
a different
that
way to do it, right?
No, I think it's great.
Really
I
good.
mean,
yeah.
If you can maintain that kind of a thing, dude, that's going to be dope.
Okay.
But if you could randomize this, what would you randomize? Like maybe the color of her outfit, or maybe the color of her lips, that kind of thing?
Like her outfit and her hair, I'm gonna redo her face. Like she's not gonna have the same face every time. And her earrings, what drink she's holding, stuff like that.
You called that an outfit.
Well, her coverage.
Or lack thereof. So awesome, Siege. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to your series.
Thank you.
And are you're taking advanced customs on this as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to get this picture done. I think I only have 2 customs in line right now. And then I was just trying to get this done so everybody can see what they want to base their custom off of.
That's great. That's good thinking.
How much are your customs?
I'm going to be doing 0.1 and then stair-stepping like you're doing.
So
for each 10.
First 10 is going to be 0.1 ETH.
Yes.
Get in line, guys, because there's only 8 left, and then there'll be 0.2 ETH after that, and then 0.3, 10 to a series. Are you going to change the backgrounds on each first?
Yeah, I
each
think
spin?
I want like, I'm trying to think of what I want to do for the backgrounds, because this is all going to be this background for this tin. But I don't know if I want to change the color of the water reflection or put something behind it and still have the water reflection but transparent. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of what I want to do for it.
Yeah.
I like David's comment.
Make the water look like pee and call it the R. Kelly.
Gross.
Thanks for making me bring that up,
Gross.
Elliot.
Awesome. That was so funny. Anyway,
Alpha Proto says that looks like his wife. Hey now.
Really?
Hey, Kevin. Get in here. What do you doing? We still got 20 minutes. Given the number of randy crypto nerds, these should go fast. I think they should go fast. Siege, have you figured out how to let people get a hold of you yet?
Well, I mean, they can on Twitter, and I try to stay in your chat so they can just private message me.
All right, the link to my description, to my Discord is in the chat, or no, it's in. Well, I could put it in the chat, but it's in the description. So if you want to get a hold of Siege and you want to get in on these awesome customs, then by all means, please do. Elliot and I were talking earlier about what he might do, and Elliot, do you have any of your mini mongers that you want to show?
yeah, I brought a note down for that. Let me show. I actually have a mug here that I did. We had a prototype mug that I did a while back. That's what a mini monger looks like. I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure about the mini monger idea unless I can create something out of it. I don't know, but it is a cool idea. I like the idea of maybe providing like a cute thing.
Yeah.
Or that little whatever.
I think they should be cute, but personally, I think you should add a little bit more detail to them. So I like the size and design and the kind of chibi thing, but I think just giving them a little bit more juice on the details that might be
the golden ticket.
That's just me. That's just me.
What about that?
Hey now, what is that?
This is one of my assignments, freelance assignments. I thought Siege would appreciate it.
I can sort of see it. I'm trying to. Oof. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
so,
she's pretty.
Yeah, that's great. And then you're gonna go over in ink, or are you gonna do like a full pencil rendering on this?
I'm gonna continue to tighten up all my details, and then she's got like a demon head.
I like that hand.
I love the head.
And then I'm gonna ink it traditionally.
Oh, really? Nice.
The client wants the original art for their collection. So,
Rusty has his ETH ready to give you, Siege.
Thank you, Rusty.
Joe says, I really don't get it. I mean, I understand doing a full digital painting. These are colored sketches. Well, art is in the eye of the beholder. I think that's a beautiful colored sketch. Siege. See, it's not DQ, so I can actually compliment Siege's work.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I feel so fulfilled today.
Like, I'm never coming on DQ again. Here's a real problem in the space, and this is the cryptocurrency space as well, because it really is the Wild West out there. You got a lot of anonymous people, which is why it sucks. I don't trust anonymous teams, but you've got, sad day for Solana minting. Baller Ape Club just stole 15K Solana and deleted their Discord and Twitter. That's called a rug pull. When you promote something out there and you think people are going to back it, and then rather than taking advantage of that and building a community that you can build and build and build upon for the next 50 years, you just steal their money and run because you're a douchebag. But obviously, we are not nameless faces, or we're not anonymous. This is us.
Anonymity.
not faceless names.
We're not faceless nameses. All right, Gary, tell us what you got going, buddy.
Present. I'm currently.
Holy cow! They
working-
had 40,000 people on their Discord, and they threw that away. Ah! Sorry. Go ahead. This frustrates me.
It's okay, Mike. I'm currently working on the Ugly Monkey 12 NFT set. That's a puzzle. Little experimental action. Each one of these pieces is going to be able to be put together to make another image. So not just is it one image broken up into 12, each one is its own image, but then it makes a bigger image when they're all put together. And you'll have to find out what that image is by putting them together yourself.
So you have to buy all of them?
No, I mean, if somebody wanted to buy all of them, they could, obviously, but you could just take a screenshot and put it all together.
Ah.
So it'll be puzzle fun for everyone, even people who don't buy it.
Very fun. Very fun. Right
That's what I'm
on.
looking
And sorry, would you like to continue? What else you got going on?
Me?
Yeah.
Also have Titan Mouse of Might stuff that is. Where is it? Let me go over here to show you.
All right, hold on a second.
They're up there right now on the open sea. And I'm going to be putting more.
Let me answer this real quick before you finish, Gary. Mistletoe says, hypothetically, if I'm interested in getting into this, what's the first thing I need to do? Join the Discord. We got lots of people in there that'll happily answer your questions, even if they're technical questions about how to do things in the crypto space. Lots of great moderators in there. All of us are in there, here and there. So yeah, just hit that up. Get in my Discord. It's in the description. All right, go on, Gary.
Hook it up. Also working on, or not working on, but I have available that I have the Titan NFTs, and I'm putting new ones up all the time. I put up an Abomination, which is one of the characters from the Titan series. If you're not familiar with the Titan series, it is a comic book / graphic novel. I have is it showing?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so on Indiegogo right now, I have the full color issue number 1 is up on Indiegogo, and I also have other ones where you can get the whole story, things like that. If you're interested, you can check me out other places or ask questions in the chat, whatever. So
All
that
right.
I got a lot of stuff going on.
Cool. Zach, what?
Unmuted me.
You muted yourself. I can't. I can do nothing about that.
What do you want? Why is the screen on me?
Because I'm going through and I'm trying to share what everyone's doing. So I want to see what you're doing.
Well, I'm
Have
working
you been
on
paying
my
attention
Madams
in
and
the last 10
Monsters.
minutes?
Yeah. It's been a lot of regressive explaining, so I've been kind of zoning out.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, I spent most of my day helping the mighty Gary Shipman with something there all day, so I'm kind of burnt a little bit.
Gary, you burnt Zach?
Thanks, Zach.
You're welcome.
Zach, I just won't
There
ask
you
you
go.
anything anymore.
How's it feel
Forget
under that bus, Gary?
Feels pretty awesome.
It's pretty warm, huh? That engine really keeps you toasty.
Yeah, the exhaust pipe was really hot.
So, I'm
Hey,
working on
I
my-
did one of those.
Yeah, I know. I told you. I said I think the same guy commissioned you and commissioned me.
That is so cool.
So
All right, to show mine.
yeah, I'm doing Madams and Monsters, my NFT series, and I'm doing customs right now. I only have 4 more slots open for 0.1 before it goes up.
Oh,
to
wow,
0.2.
really?
Yeah.
You're already 6 in.
Yep. So it's going very well. I've got the wonderful booster Kiwi absolutely killing it, putting together my Discord.
Yeah, see, he's a good boy, Mike.
He is good. I'm paying that boy.
Crazy about
He
it.
deserves monies. So, but no, he's doing a really good job. He's getting into it. So I'm really happy about that. And so things are just going good, and I'm extremely excited and happy about this new space. So.
It is an exciting new space, but look at mine.
Oh my gosh, what a brat.
Yeah.
Actually, well, mine's monkey. So actually, let's look at Elliot's first. Elliot turned his in.
Yes.
Well, dang.
That looks like Elliot. Look how
Take a
manly
bow, Elliot.
he's like,
Or don't. Whatever. That's fine.
Okay, bow.
All right.
He's
All
cool.
right.
He's cool. I like him, right? Give him a cool.
Elliot's Hulk is dope. And then this is the one that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Here it
Yeah,
is.
we
that's
had
good.
no idea.
Mine's a lot more monkey.
Well, mine's
Man,
a lot
that
more
Jack.
monster.
Yours
so.
is not monkey at all. I
I
don't
didn't
see.
say one.
I don't
said
see a
monster.
hint of monkey
I
in
said
there.
monster. I didn't say monkey. I said mine's a lot more monster. You can keep
All right,
it.
hey,
Agreed.
everybody, hit that like button if you haven't already, and make sure you leave a comment after the show if you're watching this recorded, or during the show if you're watching this recorded. Anyways, leave a comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Let's see what else. And then the new one that I just did today, which turns out I'm doing this for a friend from my actually, I was more friends with his sister, but she passed away. But yeah, he followed me over here from Facebook, and he wanted the Godfather.
Nice.
He wanted
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Don Monkey. I can't remember what I named him. Don Chimpleon.
Ha 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 ha.
Nice.
He's got an offer you can't refuse. What's up, Justin? What's up, Shaq? Everybody rolling in here a little bit late, but it's cool. Networking says Funky at Monkey Frat House Discord's amazing. Good information, extremely friendly. It's true. Shaq says, luckily I joined you guys. You will never steal our funds. Funky Monkey Frat House for life. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's all true. And yeah, Justin says, what's up, guys? I like that. You know what? We almost didn't use that pirate hat. Like, they're like, let's get rid of the pirate. But I fixed it up to make it more. I like the pirate hat, so I wanted to keep it. So congratulations, you got the pirate hat that almost got aborted. So we got 7 minutes left. Let's talk about the Funky Monkey Frat House. So over at the Discord. Can I get to the Discord? I can get the Discord. Let's check out. Look at this. One tweet today from good old BitBoys, the Pluto Alliance, and look at all these people that rolled into this Discord. Woo!
Ooh.
Let's see where we're at now. Hold on a second. Let's go server settings. Members, we're now at, I can't even see it, 884. That is 70 new members from one tweet. That's rad. And there'll be another tweet coming from the main BitBoy Twitter account in the next few days. But yeah, it's pretty good, especially considering the nature of Twitter, where it's like, Twitter has like a 2-minute lifespan. Like when you tweet something, it's like everybody sees it and then it's off into the ether onto the next tweet. So, man,
Ether.
Zach, I did. Zach and I were watching when the tweet went out because we were in here hanging out before the show. And like when it launched, dude, these things were like rolling in like down the thing. We're like, wow. And then like after about 2 minutes, it just like beep, beep, beep. I could keep doing that, but you know what I mean.
I expected it.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Let's see. Let's escape there and go to. Yeah, man, guys, go check out the Discord. If you've never used Discord before, it's a great community style message board, and it's got all these different channels. So if you're in here for the main thing, which is like this community, Funky Monkey Frat House community, but you're also interested in say the guest artists that I bring on board, then you can go click on the guest art and look, there's Gary Shipman's tab that'll take you to his Discord. And yeah, guys, feel free to drop all the Discord links in the chat if you would, to everybody here except Siege, who doesn't have one. And
We're working on it.
I don't,
All right,
We're on that.
I don't understand it yet.
We'll teach you. So there's Gary,
Siege,
and then
we're gonna Wonder Twin it.
and if you go to the pinned messages, Then you can see all of the artwork from the. These are the. Well, there's Eden's. There's Eden's, and then there's some Kanan art. Some
What's
Zach.
that background called?
Which one?
The colorful one.
Opal.
Opal. Okay.
And I'm doing Amethyst now. So there's some Kevin stuff. I don't know what happened to Kevin. There's some Pixel Trader stuff. Pixel Trader's one of the guest artists. And there's Brian Shearer. Brian's one of the guest artists. Eric Nienoltowski. Now, not all of these guys have customs done because I shut off the custom spigot for my project before some of these guys came on board. So, but for the next one, I'll make them available. Those who want to be available, I will make available for the Sorority House drop. That'll be the next collection, and I'm going to be wanting to do a giveaway of sorority girls after the toga party. So they'll be like sorority girls in togas because they're part of the party, but they're not part of the collection. The toga girls are gonna start the sorority girls collection. So get in there. You want to get to be a part of all of this stuff, and that's another thing, right? So if you buy one of the togas, then you're entered in to win a free sorority girl. I'm not giving sorority girls to everybody, but we're going to do a number of free ones, and that'll be a cool, fun little raffle type airdrop as well. So I want to keep the lottery raffle kind of thing going. Also, we talk about small cap stuff in it. Oh, okay, that's a weird one. We talk about small cap projects and cryptocurrencies and whatnot in here. And, there's a shilling tab and there's memes and all kinds of stuff. Discord's actually a really, really fun way to build a community. So if you're not in there yet, please hit the link in the description. Get on in there and join us. Join us. All right. We got about 30 seconds for each of us. So why don't you, starting with Zach, tell us how people can follow and your Discord stuff and however you want people to find you. Tell us. 30 seconds.
All right. You can find me on Twitter at Zach_DB, or you can join my Madams and Monsters Discord, and I will put a link in the chat. But yeah, no, those two are the best way to get in contact with me. I really am not on any other social media.
John Wick says, CryptoFace is talking about NFTs. He hasn't mentioned you yet. Get to his chat. Why would he mention me? I should do a CryptoFace monkey and send it to him.
Yes.
Dude, that'd be rad. Gary!
Hello. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Discord, also OpenSea, Mr. G Ship. Also, you could just type in Ugly Monkey or Titan Mouse of Might. That's long. Mr. G Ship would do it, all one word. And you can find me almost everywhere, anywhere. And I'm, working on NFTs for Titan, for Ugly Monkeys, I'm working on some other stuff that I can't announce right now. But yeah, that's it.
Secret. I've got a secret. All right, Siege, you're up.
You can follow me at Tea Time Drone on Twitter. Tea as in the drink, and drone is spelled DROAN. I put my link in the chat. And Chum Breath on
Schminstagram.
Instagram. That's the one. Schminstagram.
Instagram. Hey, I like your Ray. You got a Ray Park shirt on there.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Siege does draws. Twitter.com/teatimedrone. Please do follow all of our wonderful artists here. We're gonna change the world, people. Elliot.
Yeah, dog pile. Actually, you can find me on Instagram under Elliot Fernandez _art, and where I do some live streaming over there from time to time. And I'm going to start introducing some of these folks, those youngins, to this. Well, they're probably the one what took you long enough, jerkmonger. Yeah, it took me a while, but I'm here now. So shut your face. I'm done.
Oh, And again, I'm Mike Miller. FunkyMonkeyFrat.com will take you to the open sea if you want to check out the monkeys. And we will be doing a drop next Saturday of randomized, I haven't decided, 500 or 1,000 toga party monkeys. It's going to be funky. So get on over there. And again, get into the Discord in the description. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. And say goodbye, everybody. It's been fun. Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. It's been fun. Bye.
Deuces.